So, oh, there they are, larger than life. Yeah, the photo was a little dark. I tried my best to grab it off of Facebook. Trina's not here, but the 5 of you last weekend were with us. Poconos, okay. Sledding, tubing, mountain biking. No, they were there for a women's retreat. And any order, but just a highlight, something you learned, a takeaway point, something God did, a new friendship that was made, really anything. Just tell us a little bit about it. Lisa's going last.
It was the CMA's conference, so there was women from all over the Metro District there with us. So there was a couple of hundred women there, and so the times of worship were wonderful, really refreshing, and really felt God's presence there with us, which was amazing. And the subject for the weekend was more, and the question was, what do we want to ask God for more of in our lives? And, taking different Bible stories and really teaching us that, I think one takeaway that I had was that sometimes we have different expectations. We think that God should work in a certain way or do a certain thing, and when it doesn't turn out like that, then we can get upset and mad at God, and just learning to understand Him more and understand His reckless, amazing love for us no matter the situation. So.
Lisa's going last, so Amy.
So one of the biggest takeaways that I had from the last weekend was basically the more you have of Jesus in your life, the less you need of anything else.
Amen.
And that to surrender, it was the Brooklyn coming out of it.
You like Brooklyn?
To surrender to Jesus is victory, whereas in the world, to surrender means defeat. So we always want to surrender to Jesus, because ultimately, the end result is victory.
That's awesome. What a great takeaway. Thank you.
Another part of this conference for me and for some of the other women was I was introduced, and Drina was introduced, because these women have already experienced it, was the Empower program. And they all encouraged Drina and I to go to that breakaway session. And I learned about a great program that I know is where God wants me to go next. It's an Empower program to empower women in the church to become stronger leaders in the church, and it's theological study, and I know it's what I need to do next. And I've been asking God every Saturday when I'm sitting on my couch doing nothing, what do I do? Do I go to a soup kitchen? What do you want me to do? Talk to me, please. And He made me wait a while. He made me want it, but He made it clearer than clear that I needed to join this Empower program and become more able to lead within the church. And it was just phenomenal. And I saw a missing part. Well, it wasn't missing, but it was something to me that really stood out to me on the first night. If you look at all 4 of us, and Gina too, remember that little thing on Sesame Street that had 4 pictures, and it would say, one of these things is not like the other. Remember that? Well, as we stood here, it's like, that was me. This is the one that's not like the other, because Mary married Mary. And a lot of the women speakers, all the women speakers were married. Either they younger or been married for 100 years. And I was kind of like inside getting upset. It's like, are they going to talk to me? Are they going to talk to me and my needs? And I saw a need for that at the conference. And so I think maybe Empower will enable me to address all the women out there who are Christians with our needs and our worries and our concerns, which can sometimes be different than people who have a support system in a husband or young children at home. So, but it was good.
Awesome.
So Empower.
Christine, can you take a minute and just give us an overview of what Empower is? Amy obviously referred to it, but it's a one-year discipleship program?
It's a one-year program that's run by the Metro District, and one Saturday a month and a one weekend retreat. It really does teach you to get really deep into the Word, but it also has an incredible mentoring program. So there's a lot of soul care, there's a lot of really understanding what makes me who I am and facing some of the problems that I am, helping to work through that. And this year they're actually doing, usually we've had to go up to Nyack once a month, which is quite a drive. This year they're actually going to be doing it down to Manahawkin, satellite program. So it makes it a lot more easier for us to get to.
Okay. We'll be talking more about that. It's a big commitment, obviously, but a huge, huge payoff if God's tapping you on the shoulder like He is, Amy, and nudging you in that direction. And Lorraine, you completed that as well, right? Yeah, and Lisa too. Okay.
I was going to say, except that Christine and I got home via Poughkeepsie.
Via Poughkeepsie? It's the wrong direction. But go ahead, tell us a little bit about your experience last weekend, a highlight.
So I wanted to go last because my highlight is more of a low light, and it was, I have a little bit of a confession to make.
Okay.
So part of the conference for me was painfully beautiful. Breathing. Because my relationship with Jesus has been less than stellar. When I got diagnosed with cancer, I did not feel that He was there for me. And even though I faked it till I made it and got back into my faith and went flying on faith alone, I never really resolved those feelings with Him. So I'm not sure if this is something that everybody here can relate to, but you too may have a hidden little abscess of grief or mistrust, or I just felt left. That was my word, left. But if you do, it's okay, because He still loves us, even until we need to catch up and love Him to the same level and find that forgiveness. And going to this conference, I realized it was natural to feel that from time to time, and that we all can get through that feeling of, really? You're going to leave me now? And in my head, I know He didn't. In my heart is where I'm a little torn. So I wanted to go last in case I did have a total breakdown, which I didn't, so thank you all for that. Just a few little leakages. But overall, the program was wonderful. Even more wonderful was the fact that we could bring Amy and Drina to exposure of the Empower program. I strongly recommend it. It was a game changer for me. And we got to know each other a lot better, which was really good. Building relationships is what Christ wants for all of us. So whether you're building relationships on a women's retreat or a Cinco de Mayo party, I say go for it. Build relationships in Christ.
Wow. We love on